go ahead and mute yourself out. Um, we'll go ahead and get things started here. Thanks for joining. Oh, we ran out of video there, so let's try it again. All right, well, let's skip right to it here. Welcome to the webinar today, folks. Appreciate you guys joining us. I'd like to personally say thanks for participating with us today. Um, we're going to go ahead and get started. So, Onpassive is a unicorn AI tech company that is dedicated to creating business solutions from the sophisticated technologies of the world. The offerings of the establishment emphasize and work towards automating a wide variety of operations to augment the profitability of firms. The organization also focuses on implementing AI offerings that can be scalable to varied sizes of firms. Also, the small and medium enterprises are the ones that will be benefited most from our solutions by empowering them with modern technology to ward off any competition from large global corporations. Onpassive is the first and only total internet solution with a complete ecosystem of tools and applications tagged as the first ever smart business solution. Onpassive is the only place where there is no need for selling or recruiting. You choose what to sell and who to recruit only if you want. Onpassive primarily gives you three main pillars of success with more in the making. You get a viable business, an efficient tool set that is set on autopilot, and it's fueled with endless and unlimited amounts of traffic and visitors to your business website. No goal is too big or too small with the Onpassive structure. I'd like to introduce you folks to this gentleman right here. His name is Ash Mufara. He is the leading our organization in front. He's in front of leading our organization and is continually involved in each step of the developmental process. He's our CEO. He's a family man with kids, 20 years in online business, Masters of Information Technology and e-commerce. He attended Harvard University to specifically learn about online business creation. His experience and mentorship from the consumer's perspective have enabled Onpassive to put the customer first philosophy into action. Therefore, all the products and services offered by the establishment will have a consumer approach. The intelligent platform powered by machine learning algorithms facilitates businesses to automate their functions and operate autonomously. A never seen before product that takes over problems and solves at every step of the business cycle. As I was saying earlier, Mr. Mufara holds a master's degree in information technology and e-commerce, and he also attended Harvard University. There he was able to learn how to create a successful business that would help everyone improve their own business, whatever it may be, and most importantly, have a guaranteed earning. A master marketer with 20 years of experience in internet marketing, he came up with a totally new kind of business model that no one has ever seen before. This business model is the only one of its kind, and that everything for an entrepreneur is included on one single platform. All right, give you guys a little bit of vision here about what we are about. Onpassive is the ultimate, complete, and unique digital marketing platform that everyone succeeds regardless of their backgrounds or ability by offering the simplest environment with the highest standards and the most value while sustaining the benefits of a global stimulus plan. What you envision is what Onpassive aims to fulfill. If you can think of it, it's our job to try to make it happen, thus guaranteeing your success. Once you realize that our goal is to give your dream to you, you will realize how extraordinary Onpassive is. We have already started standing strong with thousands of people joining us every day across the world. The tools, the automation, and traffic are all unheard of in any other platform before. And that being said, the income levels from something like this will be maximum for sure. Moreover, Onpassive is completely safe for you to build your business. You will never have to depend on the success or failures of the business because they can be changed inside the platform without changing the brand. Once you have the brand, it is permanent. You can add, remove as you wish, any business at any time. So going along with the tools, the automation, the traffic, the income, here's some of the things that Onpassive ties into each of those little unique descriptions there. So it's a total solution that everyone uses to provide abundance to themselves. If you don't have a business, Onpassive can be your business, and they will promote Onpassive for you. It's a plug and play system, 100% guaranteed success. There's no recruiting. It's guaranteed traffic. It's self-funding. And what I mean by that is you pay once and you never have to pay again. You come into Onpassive, you purchase a product, that product eventually will pay for itself. You also can rely on everything being done for you. 100% automated, AI infused, that's artificial intelligence. It's easily accessible all in one place, and there's no copycat or recycled tech. Everything is built proprietarily within Onpassive. And it's for the lowest price anywhere on the globe. We have rotators, funnels, landing pages, bulk emailers, email campaigns, specifically ones for the founders. I'll talk about that more later on. Data cleaners, contact managers, autoresponders, domain names hosting, site creators, website hosting, webinar hosting, similar to what we're using right now, only better, and we'll soon make what we're using right now obsolete. Crowdfunding platforms, and much, much more. So let's talk about these benefits for a minute. With guaranteed visitors and signups to your business, guaranteed traffic to you will produce an income, probably something unlike you've ever seen before. These breakthrough products, with the automation, they will provide us all financial freedom and a lot more. You never change things by fighting against the existing reality. To change something, build a new model, which Ash has done here, that makes the old model obsolete. What a brilliant quote that Fuller R. Buckminster came up with. This online marketing system with Onpassive is destined to render the past standards of online marketing obsolete. So it's 100% risk-free, guaranteed. If you're ever dissatisfied with being part of Onpassive, within 24 hours, you will be refunded any money that you have personally taken out of pocket. Um, so let me talk a little bit about becoming a founder. Right now, becoming a founder is of most importance if you want to participate as a founder going on with an Onpassive at ever going forward in history. The founder position is going to be going away after the launch. Right now, we have about 200,000 members. It might be just a little shy of that, about 197,000 people. And all of them will have access to the exclusive Go Founders site that Ash created for us to use to market Onpassive until the launch. We also got priority positioning. Each position, Go Founder position purchased, has a specific date and timestamp that correlates it into the pay structure of Onpassive. We are also all members of the inner circle, and we get to beta test everything. Hence, there's a soft launch coming up here in the next, I would say, probably within a week or less, according to the last private webinar for founders that we had. The anticipation is really high right now. Those marketing campaigns for the soft launch, there is a bonus associated with those too. And when you become a member of Onpassive, you can actually see what that all entails. I can give you a little breakdown of it. Every person that you personally bring in, if you decide to join us, you'll receive $20 for in the pre-launch and the soft launch once we start that during the marketing campaigns. Any secondary person that those people bring in or the company brings in underneath of them, you also get credit for the company bringing in people, the $20 if they fall on your first level. But any secondary people, you'll receive $2 for. That goes all the way down to 15 levels deep. I did the math on three that got three. It's a little over $24 million in bonus. So that's kind of exciting. You know, I'm not saying that's going to happen for everybody, but you know, the stars are ours. Um, so there's going to be a lot entailed coming up here. Things are moving really fast within Onpassive and Go Founders. As I was saying, the marketing campaigns are right around the corner. And to participate in those, all you need to do is become a founder, join the person who brought you here, and whoever invited you. If you're not a member yet, feel free to message one of us privately here, and we would be happy to help you out with that. We also have the Founders Live calls that I was talking about earlier. They are private webinars for founders only, where we get to discuss topics of interest, and we also get first notice of anything changing and going on as well. There's also a community. I'm not sure if that's going to be going forward for the founders or the entirety of Onpassive. It would be kind of cool if it followed over to Onpassive. But right now it's for Go Founders. Everybody gets to participate there and they get to share either a daily quote or something uplifting, something that's exciting to them, congratulating someone on becoming part of Onpassive, etc. So that's pretty much it. Are you ready to live your dream? Take immediate action. Everything's all done for you. That what really inspires me with this in Onpassive, being that it's all done for us. My efforts will only add to what theirs are gonna do. So that's why I'm doing these webinars right now. Looking to build a team of like-minded individuals that want to take this to the world. Imagine the level of philanthropy once we reach a certain level of income that we will be able to provide. And that's kind of where the topic for today's discussion, I wanted to discuss a little bit, is how we can include our hearts inside the AI of Onpassive. And I'd like to invite anyone else to unmute their microphone. Kevin, are you there? Go ahead and join us. I'm going to stop the screen share now, and we'll.
Yes, I am here. I was just
There you
chatting
go.
in chat. But
Awesome. Good deal.
I'm not very good at typing with the cell phone. I'm able to finish what I wanted to say.
Yeah, go ahead and if you've got any questions from the chat or anything that you want to reveal here, maybe we can discuss that now. Or
Yeah, I kind of want to go over because it's a limited time offer right now. I asked it before, but he's allowing us to fill the founding positions that we had pending that we previously promoted. People opted in, but they did not actually pay the 97 became founder. So that position was locked in at that time, that timestamp you were talking about. So I have a few, I've actually over about 40 of them, but some go back as far as March of 2019. So if you want one of them, just leave your email, I guess, in the chat. I really don't want to put it on the video here. But yeah, I have a bunch available and they're very proprietary. It's like you joined 2 years ago, you know, so they're very powerful. And they're at the same price we all joined at, 97 bucks. So let me
yeah,
know.
that time and date stamp, it's really key as far as the pay structure of Onpassive goes. I didn't really go over it, but Onpassive is going to force you to be successful in a 3 by first level by unlimited in depth. I don't really want to call it a matrix because we're kind of trying to steer away from those older style of terms, but the time stamp has a key factor in that because you will be placed in at that whatever time, and anyone that comes in after that timestamp will fall under you and fall beneath you and create volume for you whenever they purchase product or people they reveal the business to purchase product. So it's kind of ideal. Some of the founders positions, pending founder positions that Kevin was talking about there, there was only maybe 20,000 people in Onpassive. So it may cut time frames. If you're interested in one of those, feel free to reach out to either Kevin or myself. What's your email, Kevin? Go ahead and have him email to you. Just say it out loud here and people can get it on the recording.
It's a freeway to payday. The
And
number 2, okay? So
that,
freeway to payday at gmail.com.
awesome.
Yeah, so
So
I got
how do you like my background today? It's on
I love it.
natural.
Yeah, what happened to the Earth or whatever you were on last time? You
Well,
came down from space?
yeah, I came out of orbit and I decided the beauty of the mountains of Colorado would be the background for today.
Nice.
If anybody else wants to join us here, let me pull up the, we've got Edward Henderson, Mel James, Rob Bish, Billy McLean. Anybody here that wants to speak, it's being recorded. So it's going to go out on the airwaves and potentially go viral. If you want to put your face out there, now's the time to do it. Edward, we always love hearing from you. Come on.
Hi, good evening. What's up?
There you are, sir.
All right, all right. I thought you all had discontinued the program.
You discontinued the program.
I missed last week.
Oh no. You're fired. I'm just kidding.
I'm guilty.
You weren't, as Ash says, stacking the cool, were you?
Something like that. Yeah, I'm working in the background, so just getting it going.
So why don't you give us what your thoughts about how we can implement AI with heart using the tool set and products and services Onpassive provides.
Oh, that's a big ask. In fact, I was just reading some postings by Ash and some other guys about AI and the benefits for marketers and so on today. and it's getting more and more interesting. Um, it seems if we're not careful, AI will take over our places. Because even when you go on a site for the second time, it's like the site knows what you're going to do and what you're going to ask for. And that tells you how powerful AI is. It predicts every move that you make, it keeps everything in store. And because of that, it can guide you into what are the best decisions to make, And I mean, the sky is the limit of this thing. And if what we know about Onpassive is really true, the world is in problems with us in a good way, that is. Because I mean, we have crossed boundaries and frontiers that nobody else has even tried to approach, and it is making this thing look so easy. So a lot of what we thought was not possible if on passive, it's already possible. It's almost like these things are in the past, and that tells you the kind of future we have. And I think we are well placed. And even the level of recruiting that is taking place right now, that tells you that AI is working 110%, because people are getting the message on a daily, hourly basis, even by the minute. And people are just jumping in, and they know that there is something good going on, and everybody wants to be a part of that.
Yeah, we can go about our lives while AI does all the hard work for
All the
us.
hard work, all the heavy lifting, and it's amazing. It's amazing.
One of the things
Technology
I'm
is
looking
really the
forward
answer.
to is the amount of income that was previously um, entailed to us. Well, the reason why I first got involved and Kevin got involved is we were part of the turn $25 into $2 million per
Yes.
month for life.
But
That
that sounds like change, pocket change now.
yeah, right. Yeah.
Just to put
So
fuel in your tank.
I was
It's
doing a little
amazing.
bit of dream building the other day and was looking at the forums for private jets just to see how much they cost. And with an income like on passive, one
Uh,
one one month's income is not gonna. Yeah, I mean, it'll be enough. It'll be more than enough to get a good used private jet. But then
oh
then you
yeah.
have to pay for the crew, I guess, too. And then
Then
we
you'll get
could,
more even the next month. It just grows like a snowball.
yeah.
And you can never spend that much money, really. I mean, once you spend it all, you got more coming in.
Well,
Okay.
my goal is to take that private jet fund money and to bring along as many people in a philanthropical format as I possibly can. I have people that are, ministers and missionaries, orphanage directors and stuff all over the world that are their their lives are filled with so much lack that that's all
Well,
that they can think about is how much financially unabundant that they are.
Yeah.
And
uh,
our
They're just
our
worried about their next meal.
our duty as founders and on passive will be to transmute that lack into abundance for everyone that gets involved. And I
I have
believe that from my
I,
heart.
I have set up a list, and I add to it every day as to the different projects to fund and assist and whatever. And I mean, every time you add to it, you see more need. And
Yeah.
it's amazing the number of people who need things in this life. And I mean, the governments hardly can help anymore because they themselves have budget constraints. It's just amazing.
Yeah. We'll be
We're
bigger and better than the government,
Yeah.
guaranteed.
Yeah.
We're going
I,
to
on
show them how to
passives
do it.
unlimited. We have an unlimited budget.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
We're
mean,
a
this.
self-sustaining budget too. Ash has set it up to where You know, he knows what he did in the beginning. If you set it up right the first time,
Yeah.
everything else falls in place. The numbers don't lie, and they just keep going and going and going, like the
And,
Energizer.
and the thing about the world is not that there is a lack of money, you know. It's just not distributed properly.
Right, exactly.
And Ash's method of redistribution is really a good one.
And the people that are actually going to be running after on passive products are those top niche 1%ers that are going
Yeah.
to be giving us their money for their products.
Yeah.
Because they want to save money and they want the superior products that are unlimited. Right now,
Right,
they're
right.
limited. There's nobody that's unlimited. And
Re-
eventually, they'll start getting paid. So that's a no-brainer.
a true
Once the business-
redistribution of wealth.
Yeah,
They're going to pay us to distribute for them.
yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's never been done before, I know.
Yeah. As long as we keep the principle, we cannot go wrong.
Exactly.
Cannot go wrong. I mean,
I
How
think we got
aim
enough
for it.
good people in there that have that same good giving principle that it'll just snowball. You know, it's just one thing after another.
Yeah.
It's bigger and bigger. That's the beauty of it.
How excited are you guys for the soft launch starting probably in a week or so?
Ooh, I
Yeah,
cannot
it's gonna be
wait.
amazing. I mean, if we get 1,000 founders a day now, think about
yes.
that. I mean, it's crazy.
1,090 plus.
And then we're gonna get people under us, and it's gonna be amazing.
I suspect we'll be 200,000 by Friday, by Saturday,
Oh, yeah.
Sunday. Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about going 10 times where we're at now from the soft launch to when on passive launches? We'll have 2 million founders when on passive launches. I think we can do it.
We can. We
Yeah.
can. We can.
Yeah. Because once one person figures it out and finds out about it, they're gonna tell another one and this one, and that's the thing. It's just gonna explode.
Anything is
can't
possible
control it.
right now.
Yeah. I mean, look what we're doing now. We're not even doing anything. I actually got the AI going.
Yeah.
I mean, that's amazing in itself. And we haven't even showed the product. Nobody's using the product yet because it's not out in the market.
Exactly.
Well,
We're
we have
waiting
some
till
of the
they get-
products. We have
Yeah,
the,
we do. We
true
do, but I'm talking about
URL.
the general public. Once it gets out to the public,
the
it's
Go
gonna grow like
Founders
a weed.
platform is a huge product.
Oh, yeah.
That's like
Oh
one
yes.
big
Oh yes.
multi-product.
That's a standalone, really.
Yeah. I mean, wow, it's gonna be amazing. It's,
Hello,
Hi,
Hello.
Billy. How are you tonight?
I'm doing good.
Good to
I'm
hear
Nice to hear you, Billy.
listening to you guys, and I'm thinking, Trevor, you said did you say 2 million by the time we launch?
Yeah, you better get busy. Start at Zoom.
You're falling down, Billy. I got some pending founder positions.
2 million. I know we have 200,000 now.
Let's
But-
multiply it by 10 by the time we launch.
Launch, come on. That's
By the end of the year, we can do it. All of us in on passive.
by the end of this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The marketing campaign. When the marketing campaign
No,
hits,
come
it's gonna
on
go-
now. I don't think so.
Huh?
I don't think so. It sounds good.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Yeah, where'd you face that, Billy?
I'm
We'll
planning
just
to add
have to wait and
100.
see.
2 million, not 2 million, not even 1 million
Ah,
We'll have to see. We'll see.
See.
by the end of this year. I know it's going fast, but we're not, at this point, we're not completing, well, every day. We're not completing at least 1,000 a day. Yeah,
Of course we are.
Actually, it's over 1,000. It's
Yeah,
close
we're
to
getting
2,000 a
almost
day right
something.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with AI, we can easily make the 2 million.
In the
We-
marketing campaign.
If we
Yeah.
can get to 10,000 people a day, that will be
10,000 a day, but
10,000 people a day would be 30 days. That would be
everything,
300,000.
okay, it sounds
That
good.
gets us there.
No, no. Okay.
It's wishful thinking.
Yeah, there's no guarantees. It's not.
I think so.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Let me go back. I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, the for the ones that have the sign up, have some sign up people. And I know, Kevin, you said you had some.
Yeah.
Now, if you purchase some of these, now, are you putting them in your name? We have to put them in our name?
No, you can put them in any name you want, but you just have to have a unique email address that you haven't used within Onpassive.
Okay.
It could
Okay.
be anybody. It could be your name, but the key is the unique email. You can't use an email that you've already used.
So the way that I did it when I created mine, because I have multiple accounts. So I went to Gmail and I created a blockchain guide 1, blockchain guide 2, blockchain guide 3. I created those separate accounts, and then I just used that Gmail for that specific founder's position that I purchased, just to
Okay.
kind of keep everything correlated together. You know what I mean?
In a blockchain
That
guy.
was just my email address. Yeah, don't
You
pay
can use
attention
any
to that.
email
You
you
can,
So in
want.
other
so
words,
you can
put
have Billy McLean
put-
1, Billy McLean 2, Billy McLean 3,
Yeah.
or Billy McLean A, Billy McLean B, Billy
Oh, now
McLean
see, I
C.
didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
create as many Gmail accounts as you want, and as well as many as you can keep track of.
Yeah, but I
As
didn't
long
know
as it's not taken, yeah.
that way in a 1, 2, 3 in that order.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
so therefore you can put whatever name you can.
yeah.
Can you go back and put
One
in?
of my founders positions is actually his name. Well, the name of it is Founder 1. So yeah, you
I
can
put one in my passed away mother's name.
Okay.
Dead
So
people.
so in other words, they're not going to ask you any more information, say, because I have one in my brother's name.
it's just a name and email.
Yeah.
And if
Right.
you wanted to buy it, you would then put your name and the email that you would create in that box, and then you would make the payment. You could give it back to your brother then at that point, so he could sign the NDA, and then you're off to the races.
But I signed the NDA for him.
Yeah,
No,
you could do that.
no,
too.
he needs to sign the NDA himself. That's the proper way to do it.
I'm his power of attorney.
There
Okay,
you go.
yep, legally you are able to then, I would
There
assume.
you go.
Maybe message support and find out though, just to be 100% sure. But yeah, it sounds like you're okay for that.
Okay. So, okay. My only thing that's bothering me about that is I'm his power of attorney, and if they should ever want, see, because he can't write, and if they should want any information on him or to that effect, or have him to sign something, I'm sure.
Marty says we will need more details after launch, and let's see, what did it say? And the money is moving.
Okay.
We'll,
Yeah.
we'll know more then.
That's exactly what I was thinking about. So I guess I'll have to go to,
You can find out stuff, a lot of stuff I've found out from the Leadership Council tab in the back office there.
okay.
The Leadership Council is really top notch. All of them, even this second round, they are connecting to people all around the world. So even if you find somebody in another country that you don't speak their language, most of them have been willing to help with that. So it's something to think about there.
Okay. Okay.
And let's go for 2 million by launch day.
2 million.
Yeah, you can do it.
Let's
on,
multiply
Billy.
Onpassive times 10.
Okay. I'll encourage you and say, okay.
There you go.
But at this point, I don't think so.
So we got just a few more minutes here, literally like 5 minutes left. If anybody wants to share their story from the heart, go for it. Actually, let's just all do that that's spoken so far. Go ahead, you start, Kevin.
Well, I just want to touch on, I've been working in retail all my life. And I told you this earlier, but the thing about digital products is it's always in stock. It's instant. There's no shipping, and there's no rent or any of that stuff. So, with retail, I'd work at a record store. Somebody want, Frank Sinatra. Oh, we're out of Frank Sinatra. Sorry. You got to go somewhere else. So we lost that sale. So the fact that digital products is so powerful that way, and I love that, and it's instantaneous. You don't have to wait. Ship. I think that's a big power of Onpassive.
Right on. Edward, you want to go second?
Yeah, just to say that Onpassive has brought back some hope online after all the negatives we have been hearing and all the losses. I think it has brought back some life and hope. And if we can stick around, I think we'll all be smiling and heading for the banks.
Right on. All right, Billy, close us out, and then I'll give the closing remarks for the webinar.
Well, for me, I am just so happy to find something of this kind because I have lost so much money with these programs, and it's unreal the way these people lie. And I have talked to so many people, and they just lie to get your money. And once they get your money, and you don't see any results of what they have promised you, then, and you talk to them, and they still just continue to tell you lies. But with this program, this is something.
It's not a program.
Okay, that's right. With this business, it has just been, I guess, a godsend for me, because this is something that I've been praying for, and it just seems unbelievable to be a part of this, and I'm so glad that I am.
Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. And we all appreciate you and every one of us here that is, Marty said Catmo. I don't know what that means, but we're going to find out
Nobody does.
eventually.
It means cash ATM Onpassive.
No, the O is silent, remember?
Oh, yeah, I said something. But you think about Onpassive. That's what you do. You don't say, you think about it.
I'm going to leave us off with a video again here. So I'm going to share the screen, and it's going to leave us off with this right here. Oh, wait, no, that's our group. Join our group, our Facebook group, and also find us on YouTube. All right, I got to scroll down here. We're going to do it the
30
right way.
seconds, hurry up.
I know, right? Oh, why isn't it working?
$15.
I know. I'm just not going to do it this time. So everybody have a good week, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.